Hey everybody, welcome to Halfbeard's Hut's Heads Up. Today we got Battle Worlds Kronos, a turn-based strategy game that just came out on Steam by a company called King Art Games. You can see the core there, and it proposes itself to be essentially the next generation of games like Battle Isle and Advance Wars and Panzer General.
A fantastic
and I don't know.
Of Kronos, our old homeworld.
It's kind of interesting. I played the first mission or two, the tutorial in the first mission, and I can see that, but it's got a cool story at least. It's like the future.
Hello,
And all these people, they're fighting. All these companies and countries are fighting each other. But it's like it's a war. Yeah, what she said, war of succession. It's like a game where it happens at the end of every empire. This like big war happens, and there's all these rules set forth, and it's weird. I've seen this video already. I'm not redoing the same mission, am I? No, it just chose to show me that mission again for some reason. No, this... Oh, I see. I had it on cutscene. Yeah, so there's this big war, but it's all like... It's like a game. There's all these rules set out. And I don't know. It's weird. Regardless, though, you are a new commander in this war. And your superior officer thinks there's something fishy going on with the other guys. We sent you in as a complete unknown to try to suss things out. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna fight some guys. I'm the blue guys. I'm gonna fight the red guys. You know, Advance Wars style. Other things this game has, aside from this interesting campaign, and apparently there's 2 single-player campaigns. I don't know where the second one is. I guess you're playing against the other guys. And then, what else is there? There's also a bunch of single-player challenge maps, there's live multiplayer, and there's also asynchronous multiplayer, play-by-mail style, which I'm a big fan of. Alright, so here's all my dudes. Man, I've got a lot of them. This is kind of my problem with this game, is it gives you a ton of dudes. Like, just a lot of them, and moving them is slow as fuck. Alright, let's start by sending these guys up here. They've got to be clicked individually. Slowly move their asses up the fucking way. Like, it's been a while since Advance Wars for me, but I feel like Advance Wars was slightly faster. Also, moving, like, just playing with these, like... Battles were more interesting in Advance Wars. Just, you know, I don't mean to keep comparing it, but they invite the comparison by saying this is a, you know, the evolution of that kind of game. Guys, it's just like a shot and a shot. Whereas, you know, in Advance Wars you had that cool battle screen with all the dudes, and you know, that was a lot of fun. This game's kind of its battles are a little dull. I really hope this is like a train. It's all gonna move at once. Nope, individual cars. What are these, APCs or something? They're transporters. There's nothing in them! They can store resources. Oh, well then. Lucky me. Oh, and I get to move them all one by one! Bit by bit. I'm not a big fan of RTSs or anything, but you know, just like... This seems tedious. This seems incredibly tedious. I like the little motorbike guy, the Explorer unit, weird little tri-bike. It's another transporter. Guess I don't have enough transporters yet, apparently. No, that's a shoot movement. I like the way these guys kind of like drive a little back and forth, like kind of like impatiently jutting about after they've before their movements. Oh yeah, sort of. If you need to kind of quickly see if you know who's got movements left, you can do that really easily by just holding down the space button. It'll kind of tell you who can move and where they can. It'll kind of tell you who's got moves left. Yep, we're all worn out. This is a really slow-paced kind of game, and I just don't feel like it benefits from that pace. Well, that guy's dead. There's counterattacking too, as you can see. Basically, but every unit can counterattack as much as they could attack, so if your unit can fire once, it will counterattack once. If there's like 5 guys attacking it, you know, that really doesn't matter all that much. Is this a move action? Yeah. Move this tank up and have it finish it off. And when the guys die, they'll leave wrecks that you can't drive on. So that's something, I guess. Yeah, this is the guy that's right nearby. Oh no, he's got it. Yeah, so every guy has like weird ranges. So like, you'll see he can only attack in that range. I just wish attacking was a bit more interesting. Like, it just feels kind of flat. You know, I understand it's expensive to do big crazy animation scenes, but just like this just reminds me of how Advance Wars was, and it makes me want to see that. It made those battles seem so exciting and important. Also, this game is like this is a strategy game for like people who know what they're doing. This game starts you off right. This game like kind of right off the bat. There's a lot of dudes. I beat the first mission, but most of my guys died in the process. This game kind of expects you to be up on your tactics, be able to act accordingly. I really don't want to move all these fucking transport vehicles, so I'm not going to. Just like this is the worst. This is slowly moving every vehicle. All right, end turn. That car's gonna die now. Yep. Like, I get it. I kind of get where this game is coming from. It just seems like... It seems weirdly dry, at least in these parts. The weird thing is, every once in a while, you'll see a bit of story. Like, a guy will talk about kind of the story of the world. And it, like, almost counterintuitive to the rest of this. The story actually genuinely seems really interesting. All this talk of this weird game and the intrigue. It's like Game of Thrones in space. It's just... Maybe this part's kind of... Like, the part you need to play to get to that is kind of slow and boring. Apparently you get a flanking bonus if you're nearby other guys. So I try to keep guys together for the most part. As I slowly move them across the land. These maps just feel like, again, like it's just a matter of scale and pacing. Like, these maps just feel really big, and your guys just move kind of slow. Which makes for just a really slow-paced, quiet kind of game, which is not necessarily bad, but it's just like super tiring. You're gonna have to be of a certain mindset to enjoy this game, and more importantly, you are going to have to you're gonna have to have a lot of patience. And it's weird because it's not like I mean I'm tempted to say, oh, that's just turn-based game, but it's really not. I mean, take XCOM for example. XCOM is so much faster and kind of more interesting to look at in terms of combat and movement than this is. Like it feels very computerized. Yes, I know that's a weird term to use, but that's what it feels like. Oh, there's mines, huh? Oh, here's a guy. They moved to the south, just a vanguard. Alright. Oh, this is an escort mission! Oh, we're supposed to transport these guys somewhere. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna lose this. In fact, yeah. Let's bump out of this real quick and see what one of the... No, I don't want to return to the desktop. Return to the main menu. Let's see what one of those single-player maps looks like. As you can see, you can sign in. You can create an account and sign in, get stuff as well. Let's see what one of the single-player maps looks like. We won't check out multiplayer just because A, I'm not bright when it comes to tactics, and B, asynchronous multiplayer is really hard to make interesting over video, and I'm certainly not going to play the online. Let's pick temple guards. This is the mission. Defend the temple for as long as possible and destroy as many enemies as you can. Yes, that's... Oh, interesting. Okay, I like how even their single-player maps have, like... I like how these missions are not just, like, murder all the other dudes, kill their base. This is like a... There's missions. You've got objectives. That's interesting. I don't know about this one. I'm more just kind of iffy because like, again, like, it visually doesn't feel very interesting, and, like, the pace is really slow, and it's really pricey. It's like, this game is, it's like $30 for the basic edition, like $40 for the non-basic edition. What are these? So there's leveling up as well. Did I send an airplane? Is that what this is? Is it telling me that there's an airplane? Yeah, okay, it's telling me you've got jets and airplanes and shit. Alright, there's enemies around somewhere, so let's just... Whoa, why is it not letting me go farther this way? It says no. You're not allowed to go look over that way. Let's just end the turn. Let's wait for the enemies to come attack the base, and then we'll deploy guys. Have them attack. Yeah, here comes the enemy. Gonna rush my shit. Can they come from down here as well? Possibly. I think an offensive, playing this game defensively sounds much more interesting instead of having to move all your dudes around bit by fucking bit. They're still taking their sweet fucking time. Alright. Man, even when they're moving fast, they're slow. Alright, you gotta right-click for everything. That's something that bugs me. It feels unnecessary, but whatever. Yeah, nothing in my attack field yet. Let's start sending guys out. What's this guy? Hunter? Sure, send him out. And, send a dude over there, and send a guy over there, and... that one over here. And, yeah, oh man, there's guys coming from the sea as well. Air defense turret. No, we don't have air defense. Let's send out some air guys, though. They'll help deal with stuff. Send out, this guy over here. Right-clicking. I don't like that you have... I don't like that left-click only selects things. I wish you could move with right-clicking as well. Like, with left-clicking as well. Like, it just doesn't seem to make a ton of sense why you can't. Like, if I want to cancel the action, I'll just click away. Alright. Now we gotta wait for the Order of Lumati to do their thing. Oh no, there's dudes up there! They're gonna attack me. A base invasion should feel more exciting than this. I don't know. Like, again, like, I see potential here. I like the whole Advance Wars idea. I really do. But, just like... this just seems so much... Maybe it's because it's pulled so far back. I mean, you can zoom in, but it doesn't really make it all that much more interesting either. I will say, good, like, this looks good. Like, I think that that frozen lake texture looks pretty cool. I'm not excited. I dropped a bomb on that guy. That was exciting. Click this guy. Alright, I gotta click the square under him. That's not annoying in the least. That's pretty cool. Dropping bombs on guys is fun. I can't, but it's just, I just feel like they... Like, even if you just zoomed up on these models and just did, like, a little attack animation, that would have been so much more interesting. This is just, as it stands, it's kind of dry. It's just very dry. And I just feel like they could have done more. Yeah, these are tanks. Move these guys up. What's this? A Hydra? I don't know what that is. I also forgot to mention guys level up. They level up very similar to the way dudes in Civ level up, where when a unit levels up, they get a little bit of they can either get like a very basic bonus, or you can get all their health back. Oh hey, like dudes. I didn't know there was like dudes. I only saw like basic infantry. Huh. Oh, they're snipers. Okay. Huh. I think even the snipers would try to get like robot suits. Seems like. Also, man, look how big the sniper is compared to that motorcycle. I like that trike. There's somebody in that. He looks massive. Giant snipers. Alright, I can lock, yeah, unload whatever that thing is out there, and, I just want to show as much shit as I can. We'll bring out the artillery. Artillery's fun. It's basically how I won the last mission. By overusing artillery. And we'll send these guys, we'll just end turn for now. Alright. They're gonna slowly move all their units one by one. The fact that it even takes the computer a while to move all these units is kind of like indicative of how just like god-awfully slow this pacing is. The computer's only 26% down their turn. God, I played games of Risk that move faster than this. I swear to God, Risk. We're gonna lose this challenge map. That's fine. I have no intention to win. I kind of just want to dick around and show what this game is. If you are serious about strategy games, it seems like it'll probably... Oh, spy eye. I don't even think it can attack. Oh, there goes my artillery. Yep. My guys are dying. He's a sniper. Maybe he'll be able to attack guys. When the enemy's turn eventually finishes, I'm just gonna lie back in my chair and wait. Man, have they done yet? No. This is, Jesus Christ, you can go make a fucking sandwich during this. Like, I understand strategy games. They've got to allow you a good degree of planning, and I like that. But man, this just seems asinine. How friggin' slow it is. All right, somebody leveled up. Who leveled up? Somebody leveled up somewhere. I don't know who. Whatever. I don't care. I got nothing in there. Wonderful. Never mind then. I'll use these guys. Attack their little shooty motorcycle things. I think the sound design's good. When a god dies, it's got a good like ka-chung sound. That's always good. What's your range? You're that weird. Yeah. Okay. So I'll put you there. You're one of those rocket guys. You can't get up. Oh, you also see these crates. If you go there, you'll repair your unit. All those little crates. That's what they do. Not all that exciting. Just as a note. You know. Yes, do that. Target can't be targeted. Oh well. Use the jets then. Oh right, you gotta click on the square. That's a pain in the ass. Go up here. Then go hide in these trees. Help out up there. And I'll let these guys deal with this guy. Oh, I guess I didn't mention the different kinds of turns. So this is the arrow you see, that's a move action. And the star is a joker action. That means it can either be an attack or a move. And then there's when it looks like a target, that means it's just an attack action. You know, like this has got 2 target actions, so that's 2 attack actions. There you go. That's what you need to know about move types in this game. Like, there's music sometimes, but it's very, very light. They could really stand to just power up the music a little bit. That would do a lot to make this seem a bit more exciting. What's your range? I did a little tiny bit of damage. Yay! Put out a tank, I guess. Unload this tank. Right. Left clicking. I always left click because that's what makes sense to me, is to left click, but no. Don't left click. Everything must be right clicks. Alright, let's go up there, I guess. Shoot that guy. Action failed. Oh, I guess I went back in there? Yes. Unload. That's annoying. That wasn't clear that was not a space right there. Just, like, move this guy up here and shoot him, I guess. I've got other guys I can move, but... I don't want to spend forever making my move. Oh, my planes ran out of fuel, they died! Wow, there was not a really good indicator of that. They should probably have a bar on there or something that's like, hey, like not on their status screen, but like just on the main world. It's like, these planes have this much fuel. Did my stealth guy die too? I bet he did. It's not going well. This temple's gonna get overtaken. Oh, they can have it. Oh no, my stealth jet's still up. Again, yes, I'm sure there's probably a fuel bar on if I go to the status window for that plane. Here, let's actually try that out. I guess that's their fuel right there. But man, they could really stand to just put like a bar on that thing that's just like, yo, this is your fuel. Air units have fuel. When they run out of fuel, they fall to the fucking ground and die miserably. You probably don't want that. Like it's just so fucking slow. Watching them slowly tear apart my units. Like this is a blitzkrieg maneuver they're performing, and yet, God, blitz is the wrong word for it. Blitzkriegs normally don't take 20 goddamn minutes of fast-forwarded time. Okay. You know what? Let's go back to the main menu again. Let's see what let's at least just see what the multiplayer options are. I'm not gonna get into a game just because I'm sure it's I'm not logging in for shit. Play against your friend. All right. So let's just call it there. That's Battle Worlds Kronos. It seems like it might. It's got potential. If you're really into turn-based strategy, like someone's dad level of into turn-based strategy, this seems like it would be kind of cool. But just for the average fan, the kind of person who likes games like Advance Wars and XCOM and stuff like that, it's just a little too slow. It's not as visually interesting as it could be. It's not engaging. It feels very dry. As I said, computerized seems to be a good word for it. It feels like I'm watching computers fight. And yeah, at that price, $30 just seems like a little much. In fact, it's actually more like 35. Yeah, on the Steam page. Which, God, that seems like a lot of money for this. It seems like there's a ton of content here, which is great. If you're into this, you could play this for a while. There's a ton of content. There is another campaign that they're claiming is an extra 10 hours long, coming in early 2014, with all the multiplayer and online features and all this single-player stuff. You could play this game for a while. That's great. I don't know if I want to play much more than I already have. Is the kind of problem. It's not for me, which is a pity. But yeah, if you're into it, you can pick it up. It's on Steam. It's also on their website, King Art Games. I'm sure it's on there as well. I think that's where I got it from. And yeah, as always, I'm your host, Halfbeard. This has been Battle Worlds Kronos, and we're out.